Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Ludic Path run. We are still here orbiting our planet as we have been for in-game months now, but there's news, which is the Persean League is going to do the Blockade soon, very soon. So, I'll get back to you when they arrive, and we're going to see if our not exactly ragtag fleet of Pathers can defeat them, one way or another. Alright, and there it is, Persean League Blockade, be here in 45 days. 13 fleets, but if you've done the Blockade before, you know that we probably won't have to fight all 13. If we can take down the pair of supply fleets, or the, tactical command, I don't forget what it's called. There is a fleet that's like the brain of the operation, I think, that can also be attacked and defeated, which will result in a loss for them. So, let's try and fast forward another 45 days, and I will see you when the Blockade arrives. Because there's a grav well, gas giant, they could drop in right on top of us, which could be spicy. We'll see how it goes. Alright, 11 days remain, and is that another Hegemony fleet flying? Oh, it is. Okay. Welp, let me just deal with this real quick. Y'all have seen me fight these plenty of times. I'm just gonna go in and probably just skip past this, because otherwise our episodes are just going to be series upon series of Hegemony fights. Alright, we can at least have the Legion takedown on the screen. Don't mind me, I'm just overloaded right now, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going great. Okay, hammers out. Get out of here, Legion. You're messing up with my Persean League Blockade episode. Okay, that's that fleet done. There we go, now we can get back to actually waiting for the Blockade. Okay, they're fine. Blockade in 6 days. Nice. Okay, we've got this. I think after the Persean League crisis, we just have maybe one more battle with the Hegemony, and then everything that's on the list for colony crises will be defeated. Okay, 1 day until they arrive. Prepare yourselves. I'm just gonna do the inventory management real quick. Drop off the guns, although we probably have more than enough guns at this stage, especially since I'm not really messing with the fleet comp right now. So it'll probably be fine. Alright, let's go dark. Dip into the asteroid belt so we can make choices here. Yeah, Grand Armada engaging station. Oh, station safe. Station not safe. Station safe. Well, if they're going to engage the station, then we're going to join in. Can't have the station get broken. Alright, let's go, Grand Armada. What do you got? As usual against the Persean League, our goal is to throw all of our small ships at them to hopefully pull missiles out of their ships, so that when we do deploy the Eradicators, the Promethei, they will not immediately get Dragonfire bursted into the ground. Alright, there's our station on the right, and we are in question marks. I'm not going to get too close until that conquest is a little more in range of our station. Okay, the station can now fire at him. So let's go in, unless he backs up. We'll see. Yep, there's the Dragonfires. Again, the Pather v Persean League matchup is not really one that I like. I don't think it's in our favor, just generally. Alright, there's a few of our ships going down. Let's throw some more boys into the mix. I want that conquest, boys. Come on. Can't stop us all. Hammers out. Okay, this all hit the shield, but it's fine. Keep strafing, don't overload. That's Dragonfire, which I did not block. It's okay, it's okay. Can I land some long shots with the hammers? Yes. Ooh, there was one on his armor too. Okay, we're in, we're through his armor. Crack him. Yes, excellent. Come on, take him down, take him down. Just gonna throw all those hammers out. There we go, okay. And just deploy whatever we've got that we can throw into the mix. Okay, let's go help the station, because it's being pressured by two Pegasi. It's actually, its shields are holding. That's good. Griffin down, good. Oh, that is a Dragonfire Strike Pegasus, if I ever saw one. Look at all those Dragonfires. I'm just going to interpose. I'll take some of those on the nose. Bring it on. Saved the station module from probably a guaranteed death. I'll do that. being a pather is sometimes about making sacrifices for your brothers. Alright. Now we're on him. I think he's burned all his fast axe charges, so this is our chance. Our health is low, so we're just gonna throw everything at him. There we go. Damage dealt. Come on, ammo feeder, come back online for me. Oh no, we're overloaded. Okay. Gonna run in and hug him if we can to get the explosion damage. Deploy more ship. I'll mark both of those Pegasuses for death, and I am gonna hop into this Prometheus I just deployed, even though it's not really my preference, and see how I do. Yeah, this is a tough one. I really should fix these to not be fire support. No hammer barrage on this thing. Definitely was set up to play long-range support to the rest of ships. That's okay. We can use that. Oh no. Atlas, what did you get hit by? You're overloaded. Well, regardless, take me in and... Oh, never mind. The Promethei are dead. Okay. And we don't really actually have much to do. I'm gonna go toward that conquest. Because everything else is gonna be too fast, probably, for me to catch up and actually engage. Okay, there's our target. Throw them squalls at him. And just move forward until we're in Gauss cannon range. We are in Gauss cannon range, and we're just gonna play fire support. Sit here, shoot the Gauss cannon, shoot the squalls down lane, and let our ships do the heavy lifting. Yeah, enemy fleet marked defeated, nice. And if I think this was the Grand Armada, this might be all that we need to do. This might be the one fight, I'm not entirely sure. Let's claim victory. What do they have left? Just a single eagle. Okay, salvage up, pick up our ships, because we definitely took casualties there. Grab all our friends. Boom. Boom. Okay then. Persean League blockade defeated. That was it. We didn't have to fight any of the side fleets. We didn't have to hunt down any supply fleets. Well then. I didn't expect that. I thought we would have to fight a few back-to-back battles, but the Grand Armada came at us first. They got wrecked against the hammer and anvil of our station, and my definitely legitimate play. And now the crisis is over. Now what do I do for the next hour of gameplay? Dang it. Oh man. I can't even, because I'm on Iron Man. Like, if I were on softcore, I'd be tempted to, like, maybe load my save and try and get you guys some more action, but, it didn't take. Persean League blockade unblockaded. So there's really only one thing to do, which is to hit escalate crisis again. Boom. And the hegemony is all that's left. So I'll let you know when they arrive, or when the crisis properly triggers. This salvage scoop of nothing. That's fair. I feel like we didn't do much. Throw all that stuff into storage. Okay. So I will catch you guys in a flash when something happens. Alright, we're 1 point away from it triggering. There we go. Hegemony AI inspection, 77 days until arrival. 5 fleets? That's not very much at all, Hegemony. You're slacking. Welp, I guess we're waiting for 77 days. Pour yourself a cup of Pather green tea and kick back. And I will see you all in about 70 in-game days. Should be a blink of an eye. Back into cryosleep you go. No need to watch me fight yet another single Hegemony investigator fleet. We're just gonna skip this. Actually, no, we're not going to skip this. I'm going to use this opportunity to talk about something. Like, at this point, you maybe not be able to tell from my tone that I'm kind of bored, kind of running out of steam here, because if you know what you're doing, the colony crisis, the fights become kind of relatively easy, and it begins to feel like a slog. But that should not be taken as an indication that this content is too easy, because remember, look at the channel, look at the number of videos. I've played a lot of Starsector, and because I restart campaigns all the time, I've played a lot of early and mid-game. So doing these colony crises is my area of expertise, basically, and up to this stage. But if you're new to the game, then this stuff can be really hard. And I remember when it was really hard, back when I first did it. Off camera before the YouTube days. So even if I sound unenthused, just remember that there's actually still a lot of challenge to be had here if this is your first, second, or like third time doing colony stuff. A lot of the time, like, you know, I occasionally get comments where it's like, oh yeah, Ducky, you make this look so easy, but I am struggling, and it's like, yeah, it's just a time thing. Put in the time. I often forget, or I sometimes forget, just how long I've been playing, because it feels easy to me, and I sometimes forget how long how long it took to get to this stage, which was about 2 or 3 years of playing and getting used to ships and stuff. So anyway, just wanted to put that in here, just to have it. And it's also that thing where I see it around on the forums and on Reddit and stuff. People like discussing like, oh, the crises are too easy, or they're too hard, or they don't progress fast enough. And it's like, I think the crisis system is fine like it is right now. They're all one and done, and then you don't have to deal with them anymore, and they all provide different means of completion, different means of challenge, and can be beaten with a variety of fleets, which I really like, compared to some of the more restrictive endgame stuff. So all of that. So I guess that's also kind of my official take at this timestamp of, like, are the crises too hard, are they too easy? I think that I trust the developer in terms of the balance. I really like it, just like it is as of this current game version. So I said we were skipping this fight, but I guess not, huh? There we go. Correct. Are they done? Okay, they're done. And especially this run, we have done so many station defenses like this, right? Where it's just like, oh, let's fight the Hegemony again. So I can very much just kind of zone out and ramble my way through them like that, where it's like, oh, is it over already? I had no idea. Alright, anyway, back to fast forwarding, waiting for the AI inspectors to properly arrive. Many cups of Pather brand green tea expended. 5 days until inspection actually arrives. It's time to pay attention once more. Or rather, for me to pay attention once more. For you guys, it'll have hopefully been the blink of an eye, assuming that Editor Ducky is on top of things. Okay, they should be here any minute now. Let's turn off Go Dark so we can move around a little faster. And basically the goal is just don't let them touch the planet. Don't let them break the station. Don't let them take our AI cores. And yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they're beelining high. So we are, that is 3 legions. We're not going to let multiple bubbles engage if we can. We're going to try and fight each bubble one at a time. That's the safest way to do this. A couple eradicators. Okay, and that's all we can fit. They do have the field advantage here. We can, we deployed 200. I was going to say maybe let us only deploy 160, but no, 200 is still a decent amount of deployment points for ships. This may be marginally harder than the regular investigator fleets, just because they have a couple more capitals. If we get multiple bubbles, then it'll definitely maybe kick up into challenging range. We'll see. We'll see. Let's hang back a bit, let our frigates run in and sacrifice themselves, and wait for enemy ships to actually get into, like, station range. Just gonna keep our eradicators back. I don't mind that the frigates run in and shoot a Reaper and die, but we're gonna need the eradicators. Everything else can get in there and play distraction if they want to. That is fine. Okay, there we go. That legion at least has come forward to where we might be able to engage with missile support from station. Yeah. Or the slasher. That works. Come here, lasher. Come here. Ooh, lag. A little bit of lag. A little bit of frame drop. There. Carefully. Ammo feeder and missile. Nice. Okay. Oh, I dropped my shield before I got overloaded. I did good. Okay, back up and deal with flux. We'll help out with the small ship. Little Centurion there. Come on. Okay. Stick to the Enforcer. And yeah, I still want to deal with that Legion, but I don't know, they just keep sending small ships, so we can get distracted, it's fine. Oh, Florencia, I see you throwing Reapers. I'm watching you, buddy. You're dangerous. Oh, there's a Reaper. Caught it on the shield. Ouch, caught it on the nose. Ouch. Okay, yep. Good job, good shot. I shouldn't have gotten that close. Should just let my allies handle it. It's fine. This is why we were cautious earlier. Your back is turned, Legion. Can I land these hammers on you? Yes, I can. Hi, how you doing? More hammer. We're just gonna go for blood, basically, because our health is so low overall. Might as well. Ooh, frame rate drop again. What is up with that? It's unusual because I'm not running very many mods this run. It might be because I'm recording. It does eat up some GPU. Okay. Come here, Dominator. I have no hammers for you, but I have a lot of bullets. Ammo feeder. Come on. Oh, this feels so slow when I don't have hammers to throw. There's just not a lot to do once I'm in range other than just sit there and fire. Okay, that's that fleet done. I'll take the pursuit just to whittle them down a little. Grab our ships, and I'll show you the trick, this top secret colony crises trick. While you're paused, you can salvage, grab a little more, and Vengeance fleet triggered. Interesting. Those didn't used to trigger off of fighting colony crises fleets, so that's new to me. And then before you unpause, before the game simulation moves very much, you just click on your planet and repair, and then you can immediately go for the next fleet. Auto-resolve that little fuel fleet there, that little troop transport there. So we want to watch very carefully by highlighting the station to make sure it's not engaged. Once it's engaged, yeah, like that, then we click, then we go. That is 2 to 3 fleets that we have caught in our engagement. So this is where 89%, okay, this is where the challenge is at, gentlemen. I did not actually want this hard of a fight. Oh, and they just start on the station surrounding it. Okay. Click that full assault button. I'm not going to have brain power to manage the fleet. The faster we can get upfield and get them away from the station, the better off we're going to be. Get me in range. Okay, that Mora is dead, so that target's dealt with. Let's rotate toward the onslaught. Come on. If we lose chunks of the station early on, this is going to be way harder. Hopefully, no, all the modules are intact. Good. Come on, get me toward him. Okay, we're shoving him back. I'll take that. That's value. We're just going to get in here, hug the station, and do some close fighting against whatever target runs into us. Close and pray. Back your way, I suppose. Oh, get out here, Eagle. And the faster we can take down targets, the better. So I will throw hammer. Oh, Lelantis, no, don't push me in. No, stop. We're overloaded. I guess this is life now. Let's try and run away a little, so we're not overloaded. That would be good. Throw more ships into the grinder. Okay, Legion. Hammer. Okay, that's our entire complement of hammers thrown into him. So again, just the faster we can kill them, the better off we're going to be. Keeping one hammer in my pocket, just in case. Come on. And sticking in close like this does prevent, someone mentioned this in a comment on a previous video, it does keep the station from firing, that's true. But it also keeps my body between station and them. It prevents them from firing at the station, which I haven't been paying attention to station flux levels, but I assume it took some pressure. It's decent. It's like 90% fine across health and hull and stuff. Let's see, there were 5 fleets, and we fought one, we're fighting probably 2 to 3 here. So there might be one more battle after this, unless these are just regular, some of these are regular fleets that were here before, that are not part of the official inspection. I think we could safely say 2 more battles, tops, if I had to estimate. Station will probably hold, we'll probably be fine. More ships. Okay, and now we've prevented them from surrounding the station, which is the important bit. We've also got some allied ships in here. Just whatever we had blueprints for, I assume. They are probably not going to make it. Okay, gotcha. If I'm not talking very much, that's because I'm actually having to, like, focus. Actually have to play for once. See, I was just talking about being bored, and then this situation got thrown at me. That's kind of one of the things I love about Starsector, is mainly that it's been interesting enough that I haven't burned out on it very much, even though I've been playing on the channel, you know, professionally for over a year now. Just over a year, only by like a few weeks. But I'm still pretty content to keep going. And at least stick to the 2 to 3 videos a week kind of schedule. And be pretty happy with that. Hope to be around with y'all for a long time. Oh god, all the Reapers. Ah! Okay, we didn't overload. Didn't overload, so we're fine. Deploy more ships, please. Oh man, okay. Yeah, that's just so much pressure. See, I used to say, we have a lot of ships, but this is a lot of enemy ships. Stick to him. Oh, we overloaded. I was not paying attention for like a second and a half. It's okay, tuck in behind the station. The power of the low-tech station is that it can tank really good. I believe some would probably argue that a high-tech station tanks better, but I don't know. I've always preferred the low-tech. The low-tech station. It was my first station love. Alright. Gun down that Grendel. Oh man. Kind of want to throw the planes aside and play a Hegemony run next so that I can use Grendels. It would secretly just be a Grendel run, probably. Get him down. Next target. Nope, use him to block. Ouch. He has front-mounted Reapers. Of course he does. I should have paid attention. Back it up. Oh, man. Oh, we're through our peak performance time as well. I'm gonna try and get behind this guy. What's behind him? Nothing. Nothing is behind him. Nice. He just drift. Oh, he rotates kind of fast. Oh yeah, Captain on him has helmsmanship. That'll do it. Gentlemen, I need this onslaught slotted. Yep, get me behind him. Perfect. Ammo feeder, but because we're out of peak performance time... Oh no, piranha bombs. And it's okay if we take some damage. So we're gonna run out of PPT anyway. Okay, he vents. We at least drop our shield to help Flux. Stick to him. Stick to him. Oh, he's burn driving away. Interesting. We have space to deploy more ships. Stick to him. Okay. Now at this point, he's probably low enough that he's going to want to retreat. I know, we're taking damage. My plan is to let him retreat if he wants to. Oh no. He lost an engine. Or our allies will kill him. That is also an option. That's totally fine. But by if he had retreated, that would have tied up their deployment points for longer. Ah, heck. And that would buy us time before they deployed fresh ships. But it didn't go that way. Armor modules cracking on station. Let's get in there. We can only do so much, but... Oh, enemy fleet defeated. Aha! Fools! Okay. I'm never quite sure how many ships they have left to deploy when fighting these large battles. But I guess we killed enough of them. Am I going to stop until they've run out of ships? No. Ow, my engines. No, we lost an engine to the landmine. Repair me. I require more bloodshed. Oh, Reaper. Nice. Good job, whoever shot that. Not me. I've been using hammers to stay on theme. Oh, that's a lot of kinetic damage you have there, sir. Please calm down. Embrace death. There you go. Alright, we're overloaded, but we have won. At what cost? It doesn't matter. A victory is a victory. Oh, they still have ships. They're not done. But you'll note, they don't have much left, and we have a whole mostly functional station. Is there a different ship I'd like to get into? Not really, honestly. I'm pretty happy in the Eradicator. So deploy our cheapest, in terms of deployment points, ships first, which is honestly just going to be oops all Eradicators. And let's finish this. Since I don't have hammers to worry about, I'll just manually fire the assault chain gun. I usually avoid manually firing guns, mainly just to save my clicking finger, because I'm not as young as I once was, you know? But we'll do it this one time. Alrighty, we're almost in. Where is something to shoot? Probably we're just gonna go... I want to go straight for the onslaught. That Dominator is also really low. Let's just go straight toward him. Alright, there we go. Then hook in on the onslaught. Nope, got a little close. There we go. Alright, enemy fleet defeated. Get them, boys. There you go, good job. One Condor remains. Come on, Allied Eradicator. Get out of the way, get in there. We have a Condor to eliminate. It's very important. Okay, we got him. Claim victory. We'll do the pursuit just because they have a fair bit of ships there. And consider recovery. Yeah, we may have lost a couple ships. They died for a good cause. And we can just pick them back up and recruit more people from our planet. Alright, are they done? Oh, it's inspection's still underway. Okay, it's not over yet. We're going to do our normal inventory management. Put all the guns away. Get repaired. Make sure we have 5k supplies. We'll just fill up on crew. Don't really care. We're rich anyway. Oh, there it is. Hegemony AI inspection failed. The inspection is now over. You may now be able to discuss the situation with the High Hegemon. That's the notice we've been waiting for. Oh, there's big fleet. Yeah, and now there's nothing in the crisis list. We've done all of the ones that this planet can trigger at this time. I might have a few other things that we could do for this series, but we're basically at the end. That was the last major thing. Now, to go see the High Hegemon, we want to build a small ship. Something like a Phaeton or a Dram. Build a Dram. So I don't want to take the whole fleet in. I don't really want to fight the Core World Armada on the way to talk to him. But we'll go make our deal. Aw, man. Hegemony, what are you doing, buddy? Get out of here. Get out of here. We're not gonna show yet another Hegemony fight, but I gotta deal with this real fast, guys. Just gonna deploy some ships and put it on maximum speed up and just let this end. But yeah, basically, if you have a star fortress and a bunch of ships and are willing to sit on your planet and guard it like this, you can beat all the colony crises this way, usually. Which is why I haven't really been in a hurry to make a specific guide for the crises, just because if you play long enough, you'll end up here, right? That's my theory anyway. That's how it worked for me. Okay, that's done. You know what? Instead of a Dram, I probably could just fly a couple Cerberuses and not have to wait for anything to build. Let's do that. I have Cerberi in the fleet that we could use. So let's just throw everything in storage for a minute, except for a couple Cerberuses. Grab supplies and fuel, get repaired. And on the Cerberi, we're going to get rid of hardened subsystems and add insulated engine assembly if we can, which would probably require being at a dock. If we insulate our engines, that will help us greatly with being sneaky. Now we have very favorable supply consumption, very good stealth stats. So let's end the episode by going and talking to the High Hegemon, or by getting our tiny baby little fleet blown up. One of the two. But yeah, if you ever need to talk to someone in hostile territory, flying in like a single ship, being very small is a good way to do it without getting into combat after combat. Highly recommend. Oh yeah, we also have a level 3 Vengeance fleet chasing us somewhere out there, unless that was it. Actually wasn't honestly paying attention. Oh, they haven't launched yet. Well, they sure can. Okay, we want the fringe jump point, I think. We're kind of... Oh, I don't want intel marker. Stop that. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do this the smart way. We'll take the fringe jump point in, go in all stealthy like. Vengeance fleet launched. That dang Vengeance fleet gets me while I'm doing this. I'm gonna be sad. Yeah, we have 165 sensor profile, and then boom, 82 very small sensors. Whoa. Hold up. Please no. No, 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 no. We have 7 story points. This is not the end of the world. Just burn away, burn away, burn away. Oh, well. Okay, they're just gonna let us normal leave. Okay, we're gonna fly toward the sun, because there's this nice asteroid belt we can use. So we'll get in here. Oh, please, god dang it. Let me disengage. Just let me go. You don't want to fight this. I didn't realize they would just let me go if I clicked normal disengage. I'm used to enemy fleets just, you know, trying to kill me. That's a fast picket. We can't. This is the part of the game that I don't enjoy, is the stealth part, but it is going to be the fastest way to do this. Give me in the asteroid belt, please. I refuse. I attempt to disengage. I know we're being tracked. Just let me out of range. Thank you. Please stop tracking me. And now we can touch the starport and talk to Baikal Daud. I'd like to meet the High Hegemon. I'm sorry, but the High Hegemon is unavailable. I need to talk about my colonies. Of course. He doesn't look happy to see you. John Pather, you've been busy. Remember that new eagle you were proud of? Well, you're here about fleet operations carried out amongst your colonies. You're dang right I am. You want to pretend the Hegemony won? Nice and legal. The Hegemony will act as though this was a misunderstanding. I'll take this, if this is it. The High Hegemon says nothing more. Okay, so we're done with Hegemony stuff and colony crises and all of that. So for now, let's rush back to our planet and pick up the fleet, and we're gonna do maybe some air quotes post-game stuff. I did want to maybe do the Scythe of Orion quest. We might try tackling some other things. I don't know. Or I might just go jump into a new run. I usually by the time I hit colony crises times, I am ready to start something new. So grab all of our eradicators. Probably help if I remembered what my original fleet comp was, but it's too late for that. Just gonna grab everything that has S mods for starters. Since we're in post game, I can probably afford to run as many Promethei as I want because we're not spending money on fleet or colony upgrades at this stage. Although I will note, our planet is 1% away from being size 6, so maybe we'll get to that next episode. Let's put those Cerberus down there. Let's get those on the standard Hammer Barrage autofit for now. Is this my old Eradicator? Yeah, the crew is inspired by me. Okay, this is the one. Bam. I don't want a captain in the Prometheus or in the Atlas Logic Path variant. So there is all that resolved. 30 more. Oh, we have too many ships. I was like, why is our consumption so high? I thought there was something wrong with how many supplies we were consuming. So we need to drop it down a bit. Drop those. Yeah, okay. That'll do it. Yeah, that's 11 supplies. That's much more close to where I thought we should be. Okay, everyone. That is it for this episode. That's Colony Crises complete. Remnant Raid. What did I do to you? No idea. I think that's a Nexerelin thing. Anyway, if you've enjoyed, please remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Glad you're enjoying the series, and we're going to do at least one more episode. At least one more. We'll see what I decide on what we get up to next time. Anyway, bye-bye for now.